Hello folks, welcome to day 74, the 15th of March. First of all, happy Mother's Day to any mothers out there. We had a lovely roast dinner at a pub today with both wifey and my mother and father, and that was very nice. Still can't decide whether Mother's Day is another hopeless commercial venture into which we are all suckered to spending money. But because it's your mum, you can't really say no without being a git. But yeah, it was a lovely day anyway. Wrote my Sunday short story today, which was good fun. A anonymous superhero stands at the altar watching his soon-to-be wife coming up the aisle and thinking back to 3 moments in his life where he was warned that he should never fall in love. And it ends on a bit of a downer, really. Not the most cheerful thing I've ever written, but quite good fun. Quite short as well. So today's progress was 700 words, which is that little burst of fiction there. Weekly progress, not bad, not great. 26,600 words written, which is okay, and 32,000 words edited, which is a bit of a drop. So not concerned about that yet. If we go to our chart of wonderfulness, we can see there that we're still doing pretty good, but the editing line, as you can see, is kind of sloping off a little bit. So we're still a long way from the zone of scariness, but I do need to keep up with that, particularly considering that I now have a formal release date of the 28th of April, which I am slightly concerned about, to say the least. I'm not concerned at all, it's going to be fine, honest. Sunday short story also went up on the blog this week, which is called Childhood's End, and is another super cheery bit of fiction for you, very short again, only 500 words, the one I wrote last Sunday. It's very difficult to say anything about it without kind of giving away what it's about. But yeah, if you want to go and read that, that'll be on the blog in about the next 15 minutes, I think. It's scheduled to pop up there. So that's in the short stories tab, the first one is there. And there's a whole heap of other ones. I'm quite pleased now. There's 25 or 30 short stories on the blog, which is great. Varying all sorts. Finally, quote for today comes from Marcel Proust. And he says, "There are perhaps no days of our childhood we lived so fully as those we spent with a favourite book." And it's interesting. I have very, very few memories of before the age of 10. Literally like a handful of memories. But I can remember most of the books I read. Interesting. Hope everyone's had a lovely Sunday, and I shall see you tomorrow. Cheers.